Today I'm going to learn about the most destructive birds in North America. This is gonna be very interesting. I don't really react to the animal world that much or take much of an interest in it, but I'm all up to learn about new stuff. So without any further ado, let's check out this
Alright,
video.
y'all, this is the European Starling, a beautiful, majestic bird with purplish green iridescent feathers and a yellow beak. In the winter, they are brown and covered with brilliant white spots. They can mimic the calls of
Wow,
up to 20 other bird species, and they gather into
so
immense
cool.
flocks known as murmurations in the fall and winter. But this bird is by no means just another pretty, innocent bird to gawk at, as it is one of the most destructive birds in America. The starling was introduced into America in the 1800s by a group of Shakespeare fans that were so obsessed with the 16th century playwright that they decided it would be a good idea to gather up every bird that had ever been mentioned in a Shakespeare play and
What?
release them into America. This
Why?
somebody was a man named Eugene Schieffelin, a member of the American Acclimatization Society,
Oh,
a group
okay.
which aimed to introduce plants and birds from the old world of Europe to create comfort and familiarity in the new nation of America. Schieffelin released about 100 starlings in Central Park one grim morning in 1890. Today, these 100 birds have turned into over 200 million, and the starling has since
Wow! Oh
become
my
one of the
god.
worst invasive species in the United States, causing an estimated $800 million worth of agricultural damage each year by eating cattle
Wow.
rations and destroying fruit and grain
What's wrong
crops.
with this? Look at my internet. Wait, what's going on?
But that's not all. These birds of a feather have been observed in flocks numbering in the thousands.
Wow! Oh my god, bro! That is scary as fuck. Oh my god. I think I've never seen a bird formation quite like this one. Wow.
With some reports estimating up to 1 million birds. A flock of this size
That
is
is
often called a
insane.
murmuration, and is often characterized by
Murmuration.
their synchronous, swirling flight pattern. While not all
Wow.
flocks are this big, you can see how even a more modest flock can start to cause problems in an urban environment. For instance, think about a flock of starlings roosting near an airport. Now, what happens if a flock of starlings gets in the way of an airplane trying to take off? Well, they cause damage to the aircraft, and have even caused crashes in the past. In 1960, Eastern
Wow.
Airlines Flight 375 crashed in Boston due to a bird strike, the technical term
Oh
for when
my
an airplane flies
god.
into a bird. Anyway, this crash resulted in the death of 62 out of the 72 passengers on board.
Oh
In
my god.
1996, the Belgian Air Force Hercules struck a flock of starlings and crashed, killing 34 passengers. Just one bird getting caught in a jet engine can be enough to cause massive problems. Think about what would happen if a flock of starlings flew in front of a Boeing 747, causing it to crash. If that's not
Oh
enough to get you
my
to dislike these birds,
god.
I haven't even started on the ecological damage they inflict. You see, these birds are cavity nesters, preferring to nest in holes bored out of tree trunks. As the starlings don't make the cavities themselves, they are forced to compete with the limited cavity nest real estate, driving out other
Real
native cavity
estate.
nesters such as bluebirds and sapsuckers. Both bluebirds and sapsuckers have undergone major population declines in the last century as a direct result of competition for nest space with starlings and house sparrows. Yet another invasive bird species
Bro, they're like the dictators of the of the bird world. That's crazy. Oh my god. What the hell? I had no idea. That's such an interesting topic. I should react to more wildlife, definitely.
introduced into America by, you guessed it, none other than Eugene Schieffelin. The European starling has become such a problem in the United States that the USDA started poisoning large populations throughout the country. In 2009, residents of Griggstown, New Jersey woke up one morning to find thousands of dead birds littering the ground and hundreds still
Wow.
falling out of the sky. Since no residents were warned that the USDA had set out poison bait the night before, many were dumbfounded, suspecting a new strain of bird flu or, even worse, that a plague of biblical proportions had struck their town. This incident ended with up to 5,000 starlings being killed. In the 1970s, Fort Campbell, a military base on the Kentucky-Tennessee border, was plagued with large starling flocks obstructing their flight patterns. Their solution was to spray turgitol, a chemical which strips the birds of their feather oils, essentially causing them to freeze to death. There was much controversy over this decision.
It's so cruel, though. Oh my god. Yeah, I understand it's a real problem, but it's so cruel. Isn't there like a better solution to this problem?
And animal rights groups and activists were in outcry. Poisoning starlings has become so ubiquitous in America that there is even a poison named starlicide, which is fatal to these birds and some others, but, quote, less toxic to mammals. So, what do you think? Is the starling a noxious pest or just another pretty bird? Should we continue our war against this species with continued poisonings, or just relent to their natural beauty? I, for one, do not know. The only thing that I am certain of is that one man, Eugene Scheifele, was responsible for millions of dollars of agricultural damage.
I mean,
about 100 human deaths,
how would he know?
and the decline of several populations of native bird species. And
Wow.
without him and his obsession for William
Bro, that is majestic, though. What the hell? That mermization. How was the term?
Shakespeare, we would likely never have to ask the question,
Wow.
is it okay to poison starlings?
Morocco's hottest new tourist scam. I mean, I feel like the question now should be obvious. Is this problem only? Is this a problem only in the US or in other parts of the world? I mean, this is North America, so I'm guessing it also includes Canada. But is it a problem in also in Europe or Africa, Asia? I mean, everywhere else in the world? Let me know in the comments. I don't really know. I just know that we have so many pigeons everywhere. Especially now I'm going to go to Venezia before Christmas, and over there it's crazy. Between seagulls and pigeons, wow. It's a bird's feast over there. So yeah, I want to check out more of this type of videos. If you do enjoy this type of content, definitely. I mean, I'm all up for it, you know. I usually fall asleep during long documentaries of wildlife, but this one seems more, I don't know, more educational, let's say. So yeah, it's many facts on a short amount of time. That's perfect to gather more information and store them in your brain. So yeah, this is it, guys, for today. I wish you all a lovely Sunday, and I will see you in my next video very soon. Ciao, ciao.